everybody, I'd like to welcome Little Miss Debbie and Danny Brooks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, I got top billing.
It's good to be here. It's been a while. I think we were the most recent appearance here was 10 years ago. We getting any juice here, brother?
Oh, yeah, carry on.
I hear you fine.
All right, I guess I'm going to start off with a song called Ain't That the Truth. And this song has got a neat backstory. I'd moved out of the house when I was 15, and I had $600 saved up from my Globe and Mail paper who'd have thought I was a millionaire. I'm walking down, walking down Yonge Street in downtown Toronto, and I saw this big marquee. Muddy Waters this week, John Lee Hooker next week. So I tried to sneak into the Colonial Tavern, and the bouncer said, "Get lost, kid, you're too young, and besides, there's a cover charge." And I said, "Sir, I just moved out of the house, and it's a bit lonely. Muddy Waters and Hank Williams are my two idols. Can I come in and watch Muddy sing 3 songs, and I'll leave?" He looked at me a little differently, and I looking back, he probably had a kid brother back home. He said, "Kid, come here. Here's what we're going to do." So we walked into the front of the Colonial Tavern, packed downstairs, and there was a upper stairs, and there was a balcony that curved out. And right in the apex, he said, "I want you to sit there because I've got a good sight line from the door, and I can see you. If you try to sneak a drink from the upstairs bar and I catch you, I'm kicking you in the rear end and you're out on your ass. Agreed?" I said, "Yes, sir." So for the next several months, I went to Blues University, studying under the auspices of Professors Waters, Dixon, Hooker, Wolf, and a few others. And it was about 40 years later that I wrote the song, and then I had the good pleasure of recording it in Muscle Shoals with all the Muscle Shoals players. It was like a dream come true. Ain't that the truth? The Colonial Title, sitting up in the upper balcony. Saw Muddy Waters singing the Louisiana blues. It don't get much better than that. Rather ain't that the truth. I saw John Lee Hooker come in the room, stomping his feet, boom, 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 boom. Have you ever heard John Lee moan in the blues? How, how, how? Don't get more real than that. Rather ain't that the truth. Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth?
Somebody got the blues.
Somebody got the blues.
Ain't that the truth, y'all? Somebody got the blues.
Somebody got the blues.
Don't get more real than that. Rather ain't that the truth. with Taj Mahal, singing everybody needs someone to love. Saw Jesse Edwin Davis, Mr. Rakuda, man, these boys can play the blues. It don't get more real than that, brother, ain't that the truth? I heard Clarence Fountain, Five Blind Boys of Alabama, mixing it up with Susan Tedeschi at Massey Hall. And I ain't never heard nobody sing like that before. Don't get more real than that, brother, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Somebody got the blues. Ain't that the truth, y'all? Somebody got the blues. Don't get more real than that, brother, ain't that the truth? I'll tell you one more time. Ain't that the truth? Somebody got the blues. Ain't that the truth, y'all? Somebody got the blues. Don't get more real than that, brother, ain't that the truth? Don't get more real than that, brother, ain't that the truth? Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. This next song, Debbie got me into rehab a number of years ago, and
It was a dirty job, but somebody had to do it.
I guess it was a dirty job.
And when he says a number, it's about 34 years that Danny's been clean, and I'm real proud of him for that.
Thank you. There's a lot of startling things that take place in rehab, and you realize you're no longer bulletproof, for one thing. And I was saying it rather mildly, but the most shocking thing for me was when Debbie showed up to pick me up. I looked at her and I thought, holy crap, she looks a lot better than I remembered her looking.
Doesn't say a lot about the other women he dated, though, does it? We got him glasses. It's all good.
So I wrote this song based on Joe Texas, great soul singer out of Texas, of course. And that song, 1, 2, 3, if you see somebody and you want them, you better go and get them, because if you don't, somebody else will before you can count 1, 2, 3. So I wrote the song, Good Love is Hard to Find. Men, when you find that woman, you hold on good and tight and you don't let go. Likewise, women, when you find that man, hold on and don't let go, because good love is hard to find. Crazy, especially in this day and age when all the rules to love have changed. 'Cause a good love, so hard to find. Yes, it is, baby, said a good love, so hard to find. You better walk the line. You gotta really try. You can't have nothing to hide when you got an angel by your side. 'Cause a good love, so hard to find. doesn't come around all the time. And if you think you found somebody special, don't let them slip away. 'Cause there ain't nothing in this whole wide world like good love to help you through the hard time. And a good love, so hard to find. You better count your blessings when you find there's love without ending. 'Cause if you let it slip away, it might not come back on another day. 'Cause a good love, so hard to find. Yes it is, baby, said a good love, so hard to find. Oh, think about it. Talking about good love. Oh, baby. Talking about the real good love. Oh, yeah. Good loving. It's so hard to find. Take a good look around. Talking about good love. Oh, baby. Talking about the real good love sent from heaven up above. Good loving is so hard to find. Tell you one more time, talking about good love. Oh, baby, hit the ball out of the park kind of love. What I'm shouting about. Good love. Good love is so hard to find. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That made me think of this next song because this song I wrote in the last week of
Rehab.
being in rehab. And I wanted to pick my spirits up because it was on shaky ground. And so I envisioned Debbie and I walking down the beaches in Jamaica, and haven't brought her there yet.
Hope springs eternal.
That's right. Hope is the anchor of the soul. Say you're feeling kind of low, no one to love, no one to hold. Don't you worry, you're not alone. Somebody out there with a whole lot of soul. Bad time don't last forever, soon good time we roll. Get ready now, I'm getting ready, Jamaica sun. I'm getting ready, Jamaica sun. Whoa, sing a song deep in my soul. Sing come, good time we roll. Walking on the beach, cool summer night, sing song about love, make everything alright. Bottle up your trouble, cast them aside. Every day's a new day to make things right. Bad times don't last forever. See, good times we roll. Get ready, little Miss Debbie. I'm getting ready. Jamaica sun. I'm getting ready. Jamaica sun. Whoa, whoa. I'm getting ready. Jamaica sun. I'm getting ready. Jamaica sun. I'm gonna sing a song deep in my soul. Sing come, good time we roll. Hey! Don't you worry, don't you cry. All you gotta do is open your mind. Bad time won't last forever. See, good time we roll. Now get ready, little Miss Debbie. I'm getting ready, Jamaica sun. I'm getting ready, Jamaica sun. Whoa, whoa. I'm getting ready, Jamaica sun. I'm getting ready, Jamaica sun. I'm gonna sing a song deep in my soul. Sing come, good time we roll. Thank you. Gonna switch guitars here. I think I got it. I'm using the resonator there, brother.
What song is this?
Let's do "Are You Ready?" This is the track number 1 off the new recording that we have called "Are You Ready?" The Mississippi Sessions. And I've always loved one of my favorite rock singers is the guy from Bad Company, Paul Rogers. So at the end of the song, I kind of tip my hat a bit to him. And you'll know what I mean when I get there. I'm not going to blow the surprise. Are you ready? The band is a little bit loud, but man, these boys can play. Southern fried boogie, rockin' rhythm, soul, country, and blues. Set your soul on fire. Get your feet to move. Are you ready to have a good time? Are you ready to have a good time down home? Southern soul. Are you ready? Everybody needs to get out sometime. Does the soul so good to let it all unwind? Music is the remedy when you get the blues. Let the mojo of the song get a hold on you. Are you ready to have a good time? Are you ready to have a good time down home? Southern soul. Are you ready? All right now, baby. All right now. All right now, baby. All right now. Let me tell you now. All right now, baby. All right now. One more time. All right now, baby. All right now. Are you ready? Thank you. Let's do this song I wrote for my dad. I actually had another song in mind, but since I got this guitar out, my dad was a hard-working man, and when I was a kid with that paper route, he said, "Son, if there's ever a time you want to buy a baseball glove and you're short a few bucks, you know what you got to do?" I said, "What, Dad?" "Go out and canvass and get a few more customers so you'll make extra money to buy that glove." And he taught me the value of a dollar. And so when I wrote the song, boy, it just came real fast and easy. I love you, Dad. We had our times, I'll tell you, but we all pulled it together towards the end. I don't have a whole lot of money. the hard working man, hard working man. I do the best I can. Dive bar on Needle Street. At the end of my show, a gentleman came walking up to me and said, "Danny boy, my name is the Rubber Bull Hezekiah Obadiah Jones. Now I was working real hard, keeping the groove alive, had my head down, thinking nobody was paying me no mind, giving it all I got." Mr. Jones said to me, "I like what you're putting down, Danny. I got friends of mine down on Music Road, take you around the whole wide world. Happens all the time, folks, when least expected. Fate come tumbling right on in. You better be ready." Now you might be a cab driver. You might be the owner of this fine establishment. You might be the head of a Fortune 500 company. Might be a truck driver. Might be a lady playing the cajon. Might be a lady of the evening, God bless you. You might be a preacher man, God be with you. You might be a politician, God help you. First time I came down to Texas, I was opening up for Mr. Will Callery and Jerry Jim Walker at Antone's. I'm in the dressing room and there's a sign on the wall that said, "If you brought your guitar down to this town expecting to turn it upside down, you better be bringing it or hightail back home." Well, right then and there, and it was signed by Stevie Ray Vaughan. And right then and there, I realized I was never going to be no Stevie Ray, and that's okay. I got over the fact I'd never be the next Hank Williams, and I could learn to live with that. But it's the second part of that equation. Every day, each and every one of us have to live by and make up our mind. You know, it don't matter how old you are, what station you got in life, what kind of an education you got. If you got breath in you, you got dreams to realize. You never know who to walk in you. You never know who to walk in you. You never know who's watching you. Hard working man, hard Thank you, folks. Appreciate that.
It's warm, right?
It is warm. I'm going to take my shirt off.
We're comfortable.
I'm sure you are.
Y'all are working hard, though.
Thank you, babe. It's okay. I got the rest. I got to get the other arm on.
Oh, we were
Okay. That's the guitar I want. I'm going to get little Miss Debbie to sing a song. This is on our new album. We got 20 songs, and the one song that's a cover is a John Prine tune. And Debbie does a great job on this song.
The first time I'd ever heard this song, it was by Bonnie Raitt, and then I heard it by Susan Tedeschi, and both two phenomenal female guitarists and vocalists, and man, they each had their own version of it, and it was beautiful. And about 6 months after I started doing this song, I actually heard John Prine's version, which was, again, totally different. And once again, ours is a little bit different, too, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, there's an interesting story to that. Quincy Jones said that there's no such thing as mistakes. There's only events. Now, that can be looked at different ways, because I had a guitar player that had one too many events, and we had to part ways. And but Debbie made this wonderful mistake, and I said,
It wasn't a mistake, it was an event.
that's right. Debbie had this wonderful event, and I said, we got to capitalize on that event. So we've kind of rewritten his chorus a little bit, and if he wants to complain, he'll have to wait till I get up to heaven to join him, and we'll hash it out there.
But he's going to have a 9-foot cigarette and what was he drinking when he gets to heaven? When I get to heaven, I'm going to have a 9-foot cigarette and some drink, but I can't remember what it was. It was his last album that was on. Now I'll have to do a little dream break.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child who's grown old. If dreams were thunder, lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living. Such a hard road to hoe, such a hard road to hoe, such a hard road to hoe. When I was a young girl, had me a cowboy, wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. Life was a long time, no matter how I tried. Time seemed to flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living, such a hard road to hoe, such a hard road to hoe, such a hard road to hoe. Flies in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. Ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, have nothing to say? Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living, such a hard road to hoe, such a hard road to hoe, such a hard road to hoe,
Long winding road.
such a hard road to hoe. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I've always been a big fan of Bobby Blue Bland, and sometimes when I get an idea for a song, after when I finish writing the lyrics, as I'm writing the lyrics, I sometimes think of who I'd like to sing this song. So it kind of inspires you to get inside their mind. And so I wrote this song with Bobby Blue Bland in mind, called Without Love, You Won't Get Very Far. And strangely enough, after I wrote the song and went through it a few times, I was introduced to this guy named Tom Measley, who was the engineer at Malaco Records in their heyday, and he worked with Bobby Blue Bland, so it was really nice to do our last record with this gentleman, and it was nice to hear. I said, when you worked with Bobby Blue Bland, what did you put on his voice when you were recording? And he told me. I said, do that, exactly what you did for Bobby Blue Bland. So that was even another thrill, too, so that was great. It's funny the things you learn as you record. I never knew, but it substantiated something I once believed in, and that is, I still believe in it. Most people that are in concert or recording have the sheet music in front of them, and they're reading. And I'm not saying that you can't sing great by reading, but if you're not reading and you're just singing in the air and going for it, that's when magic takes over.
Yes, sir.
And so anyways, I never knew this, but Bobby Blue Bland couldn't read. So in some songs that where it was like just brought to him, it was relatively new, and he didn't have time to memorize it, they would be in the studio and it had a earplug for him, and someone would be telling him the line prior to the next, so then he would get it. And I thought,
That'd
Wow.
be hard to do too. Though.
Yeah, it
Somebody
would, yeah.
feeding you that line as you're singing one.
Just so you know, this paper in front of me is just a bunch of songs. It's not even a set list, and I can't even read it with this dark glass. But it's
He's
a,
only got it.
you know what it's like? It's a security blanket. Because during COVID, if you're not out there playing a lot, your mind wanders more because you're not singing those. And so I used it as a time for writing new songs. I wrote a lot of new songs, and I just kept writing and writing and writing. So I needed to.
I wanted him to write me a check, but he wouldn't do that.
You don't need a check. You spend all the money anyways.
Don't tell him my secrets. But some of the newest songs that he's written, like maybe last week, he may have the lyrics there because he doesn't know the words to them.
No, as a matter of fact, Randy said that in the next set or something afterwards later, and I've got those songs, so I'll be reading those.
You know, you got another security blanket. You got your amp sitting behind you and everything.
It's not much of a security blanket,
It's not
Randy.
even plugged in.
Randy and I made a deal. And I'm not going to make excuses because my Reverend brother, Mike Middlebrook, once told me that an excuse is the inside skin of a lie. But I told Randy when we were getting our sound together, I said, you know, Randy, because he was telling Debbie how nice it sounds. And I said, well, I got to be honest with you. Up here, I feel a bit bare because I'm used to having this amp and I can power. It's just a whole different mindset. So Randy said, I'll make a deal with you, Danny. Next time you come to play, you can bring your amp.
Well, he said,
And,
you do this
yeah,
one
you
without-
will use the amp.
Yeah. I don't recall him using the word use, though.
No, I didn't do that. Yeah, that's a good point.
I know.
You still have negotiating around here.
But your amp's right there, so it is right by you.
But it's
Y'all
not
think-
plugged
y'all-
in.
y'all think it's bad? I mean, it's me.
You sound phenomenal.
That's what that's for, Danny, up in front of you.
At least I'm using it. What are we doing?
Without love.
Okay.
I didn't
Where
think
am
about
I?
it. Talk so long. I think that's what you were doing.
You might treat love like a plaything. Treat it right and your heart will sing. I used to feel I could have it my own way. I lost out in love, heavy price to pay. Didn't get very far, oh no. Just a broken heart, a long way to go. You gotta learn who you really are, 'cause without love you won't get very far. Without love you won't get very far. Now people are people, no matter where you go. Gotta treat them right, 'cause you reap what you sow. Just remember the golden rule. It's how you treat others, how they're gonna treat you. I didn't get very far, oh no. Just a broken heart, a long way to go. You gotta learn who you really are, 'cause without love you won't get very far. Without love you won't get very far. You might have dreams and reach for the stars, but without love you won't get very far. Without love you won't get very get it right. A lifetime of mistakes to see the light. Make up your mind what it's gonna be, 'cause it's your choice, it's love or misery. I didn't get very far, oh no, just a broken heart, a long way to go. You gotta learn who you really are, 'cause without love you won't get very far. Without love you won't get very far. You might have dreams and reach for the stars, but without love you won't get very far. Without love you won't get very far. Thank you. This next song, sometimes you get, I love watching movies, especially, I love reading books, and I get a lot of ideas from the movies I write. And I was watching the tail end of,
The music you write.
yeah, I was watching the tail end of Fast and Furious 7, and that song that was a tribute to Paul Walker, man, made me cry. And it was just so soulful, and it moved me to write this song called Where Will You Stand, and it has nothing to do with what that song was all about. On another note, I kept the chorus of When I See You Again, and I wrote a different verses on like a rap singing thing. So at some point we're going to come out with that. Next time we're here, we'll have it ready. We got the song written, we just haven't worked it out yet. But this one, Where Will You Stand, was inspired by the ending of that movie.
You know, we're living in a time where everything that's wrong is considered right. And everything that's right is considered wrong. And there's a lot of people sitting on fences. And it hurts just as much to sit on that fence as it does to pick a side. And there's going to come a day when we're all going to have to pick a side. Do you know where you're going to stand?
I'll get it, it'll come to me. I used to feel I was bulletproof. Life has a way showing us the truth. Thought I knew all I needed to know. I got what I wanted, needless of soul. When it all comes down, where will you stand? Will you cry out for mercy? Wash the blood from your hands. There's a day you're reckoning first coming all around. Where will you stand when it all comes down? I lived in castles I built in my mind. Life was surreal, then I kissed the sky. One morning the court jester grabbed my hand, said, son, we're trading places, ain't life grand? When it all comes down, where will you stand? Will you cry out for mercy? Wash the blood from your hands. There's a day you're reckoning fast coming all around. Where will you stand when it all comes down? Yeah, where will you stand when it all comes down? I woke up in a prison of my own design. My sentence was commuted when I realized life ain't about getting all those things you think you need. It's becoming the man you were created to be. When it all comes down, where will you stand? Will you cry out for mercy? Watch the blood from your hand. There's a day reckoning that's coming all around. Where will you stand when it all comes down? Yeah, where will you stand when it all comes down? There's a day reckoning that's coming all around. Where will you stand when it all comes down? Yeah, where will you stand when it all comes down? When it all comes down, where will you stand? Thank you. I'm going to do another one from the new recording, and this is a song called No Easy Way Out. And I initially recorded this in 2008 on an album called No Easy Way Out in Muscle Shoals. And the producer that worked on the new album said, Danny, I really love that No Easy Way Out. I think you need to re-record that. And I said, no, Tom, it's already been done. I don't want to revisit it. But I ended up changing my mind, and am I ever glad I did. And we had a real unique horn section on this song from a guy named Jimmy Lawless in Canada, God bless his soul. Right after the album, he passed on. He didn't tell anybody. He was dying of cancer, and nobody knew except his wife and his son. And when he talked on the phone, he bright, upbeat, and when it came, I said, Jim, how much will it cost? He said, I don't want anything, Danny, but the trumpet and the
Clarinet?
No, he played the clarinet and a few other things, and the sax, or the tuba player. Yeah. Yeah. He said,
not on this song.
No. What's the song you play? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to do the battle at some point tonight. Well, we better change harps.
Hey, Danny, tonight, would you do Waiting for the Ship to Come In sometime?
I certainly will.
And how can we get your music to take home with us?
A plant.
Did I pay you yet?
Not yet. I'll square up later.
You can find our music on DannyBrooksMusic.com.
They're in, as you walk out the front door, if you look to your right, there's a big suitcase.
There's only 4 CDs there, but there is a total of 12 on our website.
Yeah.
That you can some are only available by download. The ones that we do have available in hard copy, we do have here as well.
In a living room near you.
Yes, in a living room.
And you're uber talented because you do something else that. Go ahead.
I make a line of soaps. I call it Zen Bars, and they are therapeutic grade essential oil soaps, all made from organic bases, so everything is as pure as I can afford to get it. But they smell marvelous, and I'm just trying to clean up the world one bar of soap at a time.
She's doing a
and
good
you can
job.
get those in the living room as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Light bulb dangle from the ceiling, wall crack like a road map, flashing light from the Lincoln Hotel, neon neon shadow dancing on the wall. Young man come down the Beale Street, wanna shake hands with the blues. Met him head on like a freight train. Young man never gonna be the same. There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy way out. Ain't no easy way out.
Country girl, first time in the city, doing her best to get through school. Dirty dancing down at the marquee. A girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. Wake up in the morning, she's bone sore. No time to sleep at all. She's in need of some tenderness. She picks up her mama's cross. There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy way out. Ain't no easy way out. There's a lot of easy way down. Sometimes you learn to stand, having your face pushed into the ground. Ain't no easy way out. Ain't no easy way out. Too soon we turn gray. Too late we open our eyes. Life go by like a vapor. Let's get it right while we still got some time. Never go wrong, do it right. Never get it right if you do it wrong. Life don't pick no favorites. Come at everybody head on like a freight train. There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy way out. Ain't no easy way out. Sometimes I feel just like a motherless child, so far away from my home. I'll never get out of this world alive. Ain't no easy way out. Ain't no easy way out. Thank you very much. We'll do one more and we'll take a short break. Let's see.
What you gonna do, Herc? What you gonna do? Showing my age. You-
I'm going to try to get this to work.
Cigar box. Let's go.
No, it kind of looks like it. The St. Louis, the St. Blues guitars, they're made in Memphis, and they do style after the Strat, but then they started making cigar boxes. There's a unique story to this. We'd finished playing in Clarksdale, and I went to the music store there, and there was a guitar I got. It was a Fender. And Debbie was mad because I'm behind. If I get a musical instrument, she's supposed to get something for the house. And I'm behind.
He's behind a washing machine right now.
And so next stop was Beaverton, Kentucky.
No, Beaver Dam.
Beaver Dam, Kentucky. And my friend there has a music store in the back of his house. And he said, "Try this out, Danny."
You see Danny's eyes just go, ooh.
Oh, and smoke
You know,
started
kinda like
coming out of
women in
Debbie's
shoes.
ears. And I said, "How much is that?" And he said, "Well, I probably paid more for the case, because it's a real nice case, but he said it was $300. But for you, Danny, I'll lease it. $1 a year."
I made him pay in Canadian money.
So I pulled out $5 as quick as possible. I think I'm behind about $4 now. And
And a washing machine.
now normally I've gotten my amp power in this, but I'm gonna yeah, okay. Road I'm traveling, getting heavy, weary in my school. I learned how to pick it like the old time I do. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. You gotta learn how to play it. You gotta learn how to play it. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. They were rocking in Cleveland, rocking in the Sunshine State. The band was smoking, kept the old folks up late. There's a good rockin', brother, have you heard the news? A change is gonna come, and brother, a change broke through. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. Learn how to play it. You gotta learn how to play it. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. Change it all you want, but first you gotta learn the truth. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. Change it all you want, but first you gotta learn the truth. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. You gotta learn how to play it. You gotta learn how to play it. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. Rock and roll was the baby, daddy was the blue. Thank you, folks. We'll be right back. Thank you.